Okay.
Okay,
So I hope
so I
you can
hope you
able
can
to
able
hear
to
me
hear me
clearly. So
clearly. So
before that,
before that,
we are
we are
having a
having a
different
different
term
term
called
called
vertical
vertical
communication.
communication.
So
So
communication
communication
means
means
not
not
us
us that
not that
not
is all
that is
about
all about
the way
the
of
way of
speaking.
speaking.
So this
So these
vertical
vertical
communications in
communications
the
in the
building
building
is
is
referred to
referred to
stairs,
stairs,
elevators or
elevators
lift,
or lift,
ramp,
ramp,
ladders,
ladders,
which
which
helps us
helps
to
us to
access
access
the
the
different
different
heights
heights
or
or
different
different
floors which is
floors
of
which is of
different
different
heights
heights
of a
of a
building.
building.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
these
these
are
are
termed as
termed as
vertical
vertical
communications in a
communications in a
building.
building.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
vertical
vertical
communications,
communications,
these
these
vertical
vertical
communications
communications
nothing
is
but
nothing but
accent and
accent and
descent
descent
between
between
various floors
various
of a
floors of a
building
building
to
to
offer the
offer
means
the
of
means of
ascent and
ascent
descent.
and descent.
So in
So
order
in
to
order to
uh,
uh,
ascend
ascend
and
and
descend, ascend
descend,
means
ascend means
going
going
upwards
upwards
and descent
and
means
descend means
coming
coming
downwards.
downwards.
So in order
So in
to
order to
access that,
access that,
so we are
so we
using
are
these
using these
vertical
vertical
communications.
communications.
This can be
This can be
achieved by
achieved by
various
various
structures. These
structures. These
vertical
vertical
communications that
communications that
is nothing
is
but
nothing but
the
the
accessing of
accessing of
different
different
floors,
floors,
different
different
heights
heights
can be
can be
achieved by
achieved by
various
various
structures.
structures.
So these
So these
structures
structures
are
are
stairs,
stairs,
elevators,
elevators
or lift,
or lift,
ramp,
ramp,
ladders,
ladders,
etc.
etc.
So
So
by
by
using these
using these
kinds of
kinds of
structures,
structures,
these
these
structures
structures
helps us
helps
to
us to
access,
access
accent,
ascent,
ascent and
ascent and
descent
descent
between
between
various floors
various
of a
floors of a
building.
building.
So
So
first
first
vertical
vertical
communication.
communication.
The
The
main
main
vertical
vertical
communications
communications
we
we
often
often
use
use
various types
various
of
types of
buildings.
buildings.
Every
Every
buildings
buildings
these
these
as
as
vertical
vertical
communication
communication
is
is
normally
normally
used.
used.
They are
They
called
are
as
called
what?
as what?
Stars or
Stars.
staircase.
Staircase.
Okay.
Okay.
So thus
So
we are
thus
going
we are
to
going
see
to
about what is
see about
stars, what is all about the staircase,
all about
and
the
what are the
staircase and
different
what
types
are
of
the different
staircases
types of
that is available
staircases that is
that we
available
are using for in our building, inside our
in our
building and
building,
outside the
inside our
buildings.
building and outside the
Okay.
buildings.
So first
Okay.
we have to know about
So
what is
first we
all about
have to know
stars.
about what is all about stars.
STAI or S. What
STAIRS.
is stars?
What is
A
stars?
set of
A
steps
set of steps
leading from
leading from
surface
surface
of a
of
building
a building
to another
to another
surface.
surface.
Typically,
Typically,
inside the
inside
building
the
is
building
termed
is
as
termed as
stars.
stars.
So,
So,
set of
set of
steps.
steps.
Stars is nothing
Stars is
but
nothing but
set of
set of
steps.
steps.
That is
That
nothing
is
but
nothing but
stars.
stars.
Okay, that
Okay,
is
that's
in a
the in a
simple term
simple
that we
term that
can
you can
able
able
to
to
define
define
the
the
stars.
stars.
Simply, it's
Simply,
just a
the
simple
simple
term.
term.
If you
If
want
you
to
want to
decide,
decide,
if you
if
want
you want
to
to
explain
explain
about,
about,
or
or
if you want
if
to
you
write
want to
a
write a
sentence,
sentence,
the
the
stars is
stars is
a
a
set of
set of
steps.
steps.
That is the
That is the
simple term.
simple term.
Okay.
Okay,
So it
so
can
it
be
can be
inside the
inside the
building or
building or
outside the
outside
building.
the building.
So why do
So
we
why do
need
we
it?
need it?
So it's a
So it's a
general
general
thing that I'm
thing that I'm
asking you. Why
asking
do
you.
we
Why
need
do we
these
need these
stars?
stars?
So
So
first
first
main thing
main
that
thing
they
that
have
they have
mentioned here
mentioned
is
here
to
is to
protect from
protect
people
from
from
people from
injury.
injury.
First main
First
thing
main thing
why
why
we
we
need
need
stars is
stars
to
is to
protect us
protect
from
us
the
from the
injury.
injury.
See,
See,
uh,
uh,
you just
you just
think it.
think it.
If there
If
is
there
no
is no
stars, we
stars, we
have to
have to
go
go
reach
reach
from one
from
floor
one
to
floor to
we have to
ascend or
ascend from
descend
one
from
floor
one
to
floor to
another floor
another
which is
floor
of
which is of
different height.
different height.
So
So
without
without
the help
the
of
help of
stars, it
stars, it
wouldn't be
wouldn't be
possible.
possible.
So
So
sometimes there
sometimes
will be
there
a
will be a
possibility of
possibility of
injury
injury
happening
happening
while we
while we
accessing
accessing
to
to
different
different
heights.
heights.
So
So
in order
in
to
order to
mm,
mm,
eliminate
eliminate
those
those
injuries, in
injuries,
order
in
to
order to
avoid those
avoid those
injuries,
injuries,
so we
so we
need
need
these types
these
of
types of
vertical
vertical
communications
communications
and to
and to
facilitate
facilitate
access during
access during
movement from
movement from
one
one
level to
level to
another
another
level
level
in a
in a
building.
building.
So in a
So in a
building,
building,
facilitate
facilitate
access.
access.
That is
That
all
is all
about I
about
have
I
told
have
about
told about your
vertical
vertical
communications.
communications.
So one
So
of the
one of the
vertical
vertical
communication is
communication is
stars.
stars.
Main
Main
purpose is
purpose is
to
to
access the
access the
different
different
levels in a
levels in a
building.
building.
Okay.
Okay.
So
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 before
before
going to
going to
study about
study
the
about the
different types
different
of
types of
stairs,
stairs,
we need
we
to
need to
understand what
understand
are all the
what are all the
parts
parts
that
that
there
there
are in the
are in the
stairs.
stairs.
What are the
What are the
parts?
parts?
Okay.
Okay.
So these
So
are the
these are the
simple
simple 9 points,
9 parts that are there in the stair.
in the
So first one is
stair.
step,
Okay. So first one is step,
tread,
tread,
riser,
riser,
handrail,
handrail,
baluster,
baluster,
newel post,
newel post,
run,
run,
nosing,
nosing,
string or
string or
stringers.
stringers.
So
So
if you see
if
in
you
this
see in this
diagram,
diagram,
you can
you
able
can
to
able to
understand what
understand
are
what are
these
these
terms mean
terms
to.
mean to.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So
steps,
steps,
as you can
as you
see
can
in
see
this
in
cross
this cross
section,
section,
see
see
steps.
steps.
So
So
this
this
you can
you
see
can
my
see my
arrows.
arrows.
So
So
these are
these are
different steps.
different
So
steps.
this is
So
the
this is
one
now one
step number
step
one,
number one,
two,
two,
three,
three,
four.
four.
So these
So
are all
these
the
are all the
steps.
steps.
Riser,
Riser,
the
the
vertical
vertical
portion. See
portion.
in
See
this
in this
steps only
steps
we are
only we are
having
having
riser and
riser
tread.
and thread.
Riser is
Riser
nothing
is
but in
nothing
the
but in the
step,
step,
the
the
vertical
vertical
portion
portion
of a
of a
step is
step
termed
is
as
termed as
riser,
riser,
and the
and the
horizontal
horizontal
portion of a
portion of a
step,
step,
single step
single
is
step
called
is
as
called as
tread.
tread.
So in
So
this
in
step,
this step,
this is
this is
riser,
riser,
this is
this
tread,
is tread,
riser,
riser,
tread,
tread,
riser,
riser,
tread.
tread.
So
So
combination of
combination of these two, these two
riser and
riser
tread
and tread
forms a
forms a
step.
step.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one is
Next one is
nosing.
nosing.
See,
See,
a
a
small
small
projection is
projection is
given
given
outside.
outside.
So this
So
tread
this tread
is
is
nothing but
nothing but
this
this
horizontal
horizontal
portion
portion
starts from
starts
this
from
one
this
to
one
this
to
here
this
to
here to
here,
here,
ends up
ends up
here.
here.
Okay.
Okay.
But
But
a
a
small
small
projection is
projection is
given here.
given here.
As you can
As you
see
can
my
see my
arrow
arrow
here.
here.
See,
See,
a
a
small
small
projection
projection
is
is
given here.
given here.
So this
So this
projection
projection
is
is
termed
termed
as
as
nosing.
nosing.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
why they are
why they are
providing
providing
nosing?
nosing?
So you can
So you
see
can
in this
see in
eighth
this
point,
eighth point,
it is the
it is the
projecting part
projecting
of a
part of
thread
a thread
beyond the
beyond the
face of a
face of a
riser.
riser.
It is
It is
rounded to
rounded
give
to
good
give good
architectural effect.
architectural effect.
In order to
In
give
order
a
to
good
give a good
architectural effect
architectural effect
while we
while we
see
see
our
our
staircases.
staircases.
So
So
these
these
rounded
rounded
projecting
projecting
part
part
beyond the
beyond the
face of the
face of the
riser, which is
riser, which is
provided
provided in
thread
the thread
in order
in
to
order
give
to
a
give a
good
good
architectural
architectural
effects.
effects.
These are
These
termed
are
as
termed as
nosing.
nosing.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one,
Next one is
Newel.
Newel.
So first we
So
will
first we
study
will
about
study about
steps. What
steps.
step
What is
is a
step? It is
portion
a
of
portion of
stair
stair
which permits
which
ascent
permits
and
ascent
descent.
and descent.
As you already
As
know,
you
right?
already know, right?
Portion of a
Portion
stair.
of a
Stair is
stair.
nothing
Stair
but
is nothing but
this whole
this whole
portion
portion
starting from here
starting from
and
here
ending. Means
and
the whole
ending
portion
means
in
the
this
whole
single
portion in
flight
this single
is
flight.
termed as stair.
Termed as
Steps.
steps.
Next is
Next
tread.
is tread.
Tread is nothing but
Tread
it is
is nothing but it is
upper horizontal
upper
portion of
horizontal
step
portion of step
upon which the
upon
feet
which the
is
feet
placed.
is placed.
See, I have
See, I have
already
already
explained
told you, right?
the upper
Upper
horizontal portion
horizontal
of a
portion of a
step
step
where we
where
are
we are
placing our
placing our
feet.
feet.
Next
Next
riser, the
riser, the
vertical portion
vertical
between
portion between
each tread
each
on
tread
the
on the
stair.
stair.
So
So
between each
between
tread,
each tread,
see this
see
tread
this
to
tread
this
to
tread,
this tread,
vertical
a
portion
vertical
is there.
portion is there.
So
So
between
between
each
each tread,
the
a
vertical
vertical
portion is
portion
called
is
as
called as
riser.
riser.
Next one,
Next one,
handrail.
handrail.
Handrail is a
Handrail
rail
is a
that is
rail that is
designed to be
designed to
grasped by
grasp
the
by the
hand so
hand
as
so
to
as to
provide
provide
stability or
stability or
support. See,
support.
this
See,
is
this is
handrail.
handrail.
See
See
this
this
portion. See
portion. See
this
this
handrail is
handrail is
marked
marked
here.
here.
So this
So
is
this is
handrail. The
handrail. The
horizontal
horizontal
portion
portion
of
of
this
this
particular
particular
material
material
is termed
is
as
termed as
handrail.
handrail.
So what is
So
the
what is the
purpose of
purpose of
handrail?
handrail?
In order
In
to
order to
provide stability
provide
or
stability or
support while
support
we are
while we are
ascending up
ascending
or
up or
descending down.
descending
In
down.
order to
In order to
not
not
while we
while we
ascending,
are
we will
ascending, we will
support
support
our
our
hand
hand
on.
on. We'll keep the we will
Put our
put
hand
our
on the
hand on the
handrail and
handrail
we will
and we will
in order
in
to
order to
provide a
provide a
stability or
stability or
support.
support.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one
Next
is
one is
baluster.
baluster.
See,
See,
baluster is
baluster
nothing
is
but the
nothing but the
vertical
vertical
portions.
portions.
See, this
See,
is
this is
handrail,
handrail,
horizontal one,
horizontal one,
and the
and the
vertical
vertical
portion here. See,
portion here.
as you
See,
can
as you
see
can
this
see
arrow.
this arrow.
This is
This
known
is
as
known as
baluster.
baluster.
What is the
What is
main
the
purpose?
main
It is
purpose?
vertical
It's
member of
vertical
wood
member of
or
wood
metal
or metal
supporting the
supporting the
handrail. In
handrail.
order
So
to
in order to
support the
support the
handrail,
handrail,
we are
we are
providing this
providing this
baluster.
baluster.
Next,
Next,
newel
Newel
post.
post.
This
This is vertical member which is placed at the ends of flights to connect handrail.
See, as you
See,
can
as you
see,
can see the
Newel
Newel
post. See,
post.
this
See,
is
this
Newel
is
post.
Newel
See,
post. See, See this Newel. So at the end of this handrail and baluster, see here also a Newel post is given. As you can see my arrow here. Here also a Newel post is given, and here also a Newel post is given. So what is the main purpose? Vertical member which is placed at the ends of flights to connect the handrails. Okay, connect in order to see. You can see this picture itself. This handrail is connected between these two Newel posts. Next one is run. This total length of stairs in the horizontal plane, including landing. See, this is a run. It's a total length of a stairs. See, the landing. This is called as landing. So you can see my arrow here. So you can see my arrow here. So this is what? A landing. So including landing to the length of the stairs is called as what? Run. Then nosing, I have already explained you. Then string or stringers. So these are the slope wooden members which support the step in a stair. They run along the slope of the stair. So this is stringers. See, this one is called as this triangle. See, this triangle of a step which includes tread and riser is termed as steps. Below that, the slab. Okay, the slab. This is called as stringers along the length of a stairs. So as you can see, run. See, this is the run. Run from the steps to the steps. It may include this landing also. Okay. So these are the different parts of stairs. So what are the different parts of stairs? Steps, tread, riser, handrails, balusters, newel post, run nosing, string or stringers. So if they are asking you in the examinations, you can easily write these parts while you remember this picture. So if you remember this picture, so what are the handrails, balusters, newel posts, tread, riser, step, stringer, run, rise. So using this picture, if you remember this picture, you can able to write all the parts of the stairs easily. Okay. So using the topic itself, you can able to define it very simply. Okay. Next one, types of stairs. So this is very important. So why we want to understand the different types of stairs? Because so for example, if you take straight stair, so straight stair can not be applied, or dogleg stairs cannot be applied for every kinds or every circumstances. For every circumstances, I will apply only dogleg staircase. So according to the design, so or according to the aesthetic views, or according to the architectural views, you have to change the design of the stairs. So the change in the design of stairs came up to the different types of stairs. So there are simply 8 stairs that I have mentioned here in this presentation. So as you listen, straight stairs, dogleg, quarter turn, open newel star, three-quarter turn star, bifurcated star, geometrical star, and circular star. So one by one, we will look on each type of stars. Okay. Next. So first one, straight star. As you can see in the picture itself, there is no turn, or there is no there is no turn in this stance. These stands are straight from one floor to another floor. So the start, for example, if it start at the ground floor means it will not have any turn. It will directly have will look like a straightly it will end up in a first floor. So these stars are called as straight stars. As you can see the definition for the straight star. See, these are the stars along which there is no change in direction on any flight. So how you will make a direction or turn in a star is using the flight. So placing the flight at different heights and making the stars to turn will make or will give the stars to change in a different directions. So, but these types of straight stars is what? Simply having no
changes in
changes in
direction
direction
on any
on any
flight.
flight.
It is
It
used
is used
where
where
staircase
staircase
hall,
hall,
staircase hall
staircase
is
hall is
long and
long and
narrow.
narrow.
So
So
if you are
if you are
having a
having a
hall,
hall,
so I have
so I have
already
already
explained,
explained,
told you,
told
right?
you, right?
So each
So each
stairs are
stairs are
used in
used in
different
different
circumstances. For
circumstances. For
such
such
circumstances,
circumstances,
these straight
these straight
stairs will be
stairs will
used.
be
What
used. What
circumstance?
circumstance?
If your
If your
hall is
hall is
very
very
long and
long and
narrow,
narrow,
so you
so
don't
you
need
don't
to
need to
turn or
turn or
no need
no
of
need
change
of
in
change in
direction of
direction of
stairs on
stairs
any
on any
flight.
flight.
So you can
So you can
directly
directly
what?
what?
You can
You can
have
have
this
this
long and
long and
narrow
narrow
straight
straight
staircase.
staircases.
Okay.
Okay.
Next,
Next,
dogleg
dogleg
staircase.
staircase.
See,
See,
as you
as
can
you can
see
see
this
this
staircase
staircase
picture.
picture.
So
So
there is a
there is a
change in
change in
direction
direction
between the
between the
flights.
flights.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
these
these
stairs
stairs
are
are
normally
normally
used
used
stairs.
stairs.
So you
So
can
you can
see
see
everywhere
everywhere
these kinds
these
of
kinds of
stairs
stairs only
they will
they
be
will be
used.
used
That will be
that will be
used
used
for
for
commercial
commercial
buildings.
buildings.
For
For
normal type
normal
of
type of
buildings, these
buildings,
types
these
of
types of
dogleg
dogleg
stacks will
stacks
be
will be
what they will accept these kinds of dogleg stacks.
what they will
So
accept these
they will
kinds of
go for
dogleg
these types of
stacks.
dogleg stacks.
So they will go for
So
these types
you
of
can see in
dogleg
the picture.
stacks. So as you can
See if
see in the
they are
picture,
asking if
see if
you
they are asking you to
explain the
explain
types
the
of
types of
stairs,
stars,
you
you
can
can
even
even
draw the
draw the
types,
types of
draw the
draw these
stairs.
stars.
Cannot.
Can
So
so
if you
if you
find
find
to
to
draw,
draw
find
find
drawing
drawing
this
this
3D
3D
pictures
pictures
means
means
a
PG
pictures
pictures
difficulty.
difficulty.
So you
So
can
you
go
can
for
go for
this
this
plan
plan
of
of
that
that
staircase. See,
staircase. See, simple,
rectangular
rectangular
and it is
and it is
partition
partition
with
with
different
different
stairs.
stars.
So I
So
can
I
see
can
in the
see in the
doglet.
doglet,
See this
see this
plan.
plan,
You can
can
draw these
draw these
plans. It will
plans, it
be
will be very effective in
in
their
exams.
exams.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
what is
what does
dogleg
dogleg
star?
star
Consist of
consist of?
two
Two
straight
straight
flights
flights
of
of
steps with
steps with
abrupt
abrupt
turn
turn
between
between
them.
them.
Two
Two
straight
straight
flights.
flights.
See,
See,
as you can
as you
see
can
this
see this
picture
picture
itself, see
itself,
my
see my
mouse
mouse
where I'm
where I'm
pointing it.
pointing it.
See, this
See,
is
this
one
is one
flight.
flight.
See,
See,
for
for
this
this
step,
step,
for this
for this
staircase,
staircase,
the
the
flight is
flight
this
is
one.
this one.
And
And
for this
for this
staircase,
staircase,
we are
we are
having this
having this
flight
flight
at the
at the
bottom of
bottom
the
of the
staircase.
staircase.
This is
This is
another
another
flight
flight
for
for
this
this
bottom of the
bottom of the
staircase. And
staircase. And
at the
at
top
the
of
top of the
top, we are
top, we are
having
having
another
another
flight
flight
for
for
this
this
star.
star.
For
For
this
this
particular,
particular,
sorry,
sorry,
landing.
landing.
Sorry,
Sorry,
landing.
landing.
So
So
this is
this is
flight
flight
from
from
here
here to
this
this
portion.
portion.
This one,
This one.
this one
This
is
one is
flight,
flight.
and this
And
one
this
is
one is
termed as
termed as
flight.
flight.
And this
And this
portion is
portion is
called as
called as
landing.
landing.
And this
And this
portion is
portion
also
is
called
also
as
called as
landing.
landing.
Okay.
Okay.
This
This
portion is
portion
called
is called
as
as
what?
what?
This is
This
called
is
as
called as
landing.
landing.
Sorry,
Sorry,
flight.
flight.
And
And
in this
in this
staircase,
staircase,
this is
this is
flight.
flight.
So
So
according to
according to
your
your
dogleg
dog
staircase,
staircase,
consists of
consists of
two
two
straight
straight
flights.
flights.
See,
See,
for this
for this
staircase,
staircase,
you are
you
having
are
one
having one
flight,
flight,
and this
and this
staircase you
staircase,
are
you
having
are
one
having
flight.
one flight.
But in
But
the
in the single
straight
straight
staircase, we are
staircase, you
having
are having only
one
one
flight.
flight.
Only
See,
one
only one
straight
straight
flight is
flight
there,
is there,
which is
which is
connected
connected
to the
to
top
the
of
top
the
of the
another floor.
another floor.
Okay,
Okay.
so this
So this
dogleg
dogleg
staircase is
staircase is
having
having
two
two
straight
straight
flights
flights
of
of
steps with
steps with
abrupt
abrupt
turn
turn
between them.
between
See,
them. See,
having
having
abrupt
abrupt
turn.
turn.
See
See,
this
this
flight
flight
turn
turns
and made another flight over here.
another flight
A level
over here.
landing is placed
A
across
level
the two
landing is
flights
placed across the two flights
at the change of
at
direction.
the
See, a
change
level
of
landing
direction.
is
See, a
placed
level
between
landing is
these two
placed
flights.
between
So this is
these two
one
flights.
type,
So this is
one flight,
one
and
flight,
this is another
and
flight.
this is another flight.
So a level
So a
landing
level
is
landing
placed
is placed
between these
between
two
these two
flights,
flights,
these two
between those two
flights
flights
of the
of the
direction.
direction.
This type
This
of
type of
star is
star is
useful where
useful
the
where
width
the
of the
width of the
staircase hall
staircase
is
hall is
just
just
sufficient to
sufficient to
accommodate two
accommodate
width
two
of
width of
star.
star.
So
So
where they
where
are
they are
providing these
providing
types
these
of
types of
stars,
stars,
dogleg
dogleg
stars.
stars.
So in
So in
straight
straight
stars, we
stars,
have
we have
looked that
looked that
these
these
stars will be
stars will be
provided
provided
where
where
the
the
hall is
hall is
very
very
large and
large and
very
very
wide,
wide,
very
very
wide,
wider
and
and
very
very
long
long
hall. If
hall.
we
If we
have
have
means,
means
we
we will provide straight stairs in those cases. But here, if we are having a staircase hall which is having a width to sufficiently accommodate a width of a stair, only a hall which is having a size which can sufficiently accommodate the width of a star. For example, a width of star if we are providing 3 feet means thus just it can able to accommodate the width of the star. So there we can't able to provide a straight star. If we provide straight star means we have to what? We have to increase number of steps on the height of the floor will also be increased. So it's not possible. Okay. So here the possibility is using of dogleg stairs. Okay. Next one is quarter turn star. So this is quarter turn star. See quarterly turned. There is a single landing in between two flights. See this is one flight. This is one flight, one of the flight of the star, and this is another flight. A quarterly turned having a single landing. Okay. Star turning through one right angle. So quarter turn star is nothing but stars turning at a right angle. As you can see in uh, this plan. See the star is turned in a right angle and accessing the another flight. Okay, so these types of stars are termed as quarter turn stars. Stars turning through one right angle. Change in direction can be affected by either introducing a landing or by providing winders. Okay, so this is a simple term that we can able to write easily. So what are the three staircases still we have stars on? One is straight staircase, next one is dogleg, and third one is quarter turn stairs. Fourth one, open Newel staircase. See, as you can see in this picture itself, what is all about open Newel? See the picture which is down left bottom left of your screen. As you can see this picture, that the star started at the floor level and one flight is started and then we are having a right angle with a particular landing provided between those two flights, and again after accessing your first floor again there a big landing is provided. See, as you can see here this picture, see a big landing is provided from here to here, and those that landing will we end up with another star, and that stars will go up. So like a Newel, like a round, a completed starting a circle, like a circle to start. Okay, so these types of staircases are called as open Newel stars. So in this type of star there is a well or opening between the flight in plan. See, there's a opening, as you can see the opening here. These type of stars, see opening. So from this landing you can able to see what is there down. What are there at the down. You can see from the top. You can see the things down which are there in your floor. So these types of opening provided between the flights is in plans. This well may be rectangular or be any geometrical shape, and it can be used by fixing a lift. Okay, so any types can be used. Next is three-quarter turn staircases. As I already told you, see in this picture. So one flight is moving to a particular place and land is provided. Another flight is provided, landing, and another flight is provided, and will connect the what your another floor. So through right angles, the star turning through right angles, 270 degree is known as three-quarter turn. So three turns. So the first one is quarter turn stars. A single right angle is provided. Here three-quarter turn star means the topic itself explains you that they are having three turns, three-quarter turns. So this one is one quarter turn, and another quarter turn. So one, two, three flights are provided in a single uh, design of a step. As you can see in this plan itself, so three turns are provided. Okay, so this is termed as three-quarter turn staircases. In this case, an open well is formed. You can see in the plan itself, there can be an open.
That from the
stair
stair
you
you
can
can see
see
the
the
down
down
floor,
floor,
the
the
bottom floor.
bottom floor.
Okay.
Okay.
Next is
Next is
bifurcated stair.
bifurcated stair.
So
So
these types
these
of
types of
bifurcated
bifurcated
staircases you
staircases
can
you
able
can
to
able to
see.
see.
You have
You have
watched in
watched
many
in
types
many
of
types of
movies
movies
like
like
bungalows.
bungalows.
So these
So
types
these
of
types of
staircases they
staircases
have
they
been
have been
used
used
in many
in
types
many
of
types of
bungalows. As you
bungalows.
can
As you can
see in
see in
many types
many
of
types of
movies, these
movies, these
types of
types of
staircases
staircases
used.
has been
Uh,
um,
what
what
they
they
have
have
imported these
imported
types
these
of
types of
staircases.
staircases.
So
So
this is
this
known
is
as
known as
bifurcated.
bifurcated.
The
The
stair
stair are
also
also
arranged that
arranged that
there is a
there is a
white
white
flight
flight
at
at
the
the
start,
start,
which
which
is
is
subdivided into
subdivided
two
into two
narrow
narrow
flights at the
flights at the middle
mid
landing, mid
landing.
landing.
See,
See,
a
a
wide
wide
flight. This
flight.
is
This
very
is very
wide flight,
wide flight,
which
which
is
is
end up
end
with
up
a
with a
very
very
large
large
landing,
landing,
and
and
from
from
those
those
large
large
landing,
landing,
in the
in
two
the two
sides,
sides,
the
the
two
two
steps are
steps or
two
two
flights are
flights are
divided,
divided,
subdivided.
subdivided.
That
That
landing is
landing is
subdivided into
subdivided
two
into two
flights,
flights,
narrow
narrow
flights. A
flights. A
wide
wide
flight
flight
started,
started,
and
and
which
which
ends up
end up
with
in
a
with a
landing,
landing,
and that
and that
landing is
landing is
subdivided
subdivided
into two
into two
narrow
narrow
flights.
flights.
Okay,
Okay,
those
those
types of
types of
star, these
star,
types
these
of
types of
stars are
stars are
termed as
termed as
bifurcated
bifurcated
star.
star.
The two
The two
narrow
narrow
flights
flights
starting
starting
from
from
either side
either
of
side
the
of the
mid
mid
landing.
landing.
Yes,
Yes,
I already
I
told
already
you,
told you,
two
two
narrow
narrow
flights
flights
starting.
starting.
These
These
stars are
stars are
suitable for
suitable for
modern
modern
sub-buildings.
sub-buildings.
Modern
Modern
sub-buildings,
sub-buildings,
bungalows.
bungalows.
So
So
the
the
halls which is
halls
of
which is
a
of a
huge
huge
length and
length and
size.
size.
So these
So
types
these
of
types of
stars are
stars are
what
what
suggested.
suggested.
Okay.
Okay.
Next,
Next,
geometrical
geometrical
star.
star.
As you
See,
can
you can
see this
see this
plan
plan
itself.
itself.
So
So
these types
these
of
types of
stars are
stars are
provided
provided
where
where
in some
in some
cases,
cases
some circumstances, these types of stars will be used.
stars will be
Stars
used.
have no Newel
Stars
post
have
and
no
or
Newel
any
post and
geometrical
or any
shape.
geometrical shape.
See, no
See, no
geometrical shape will be
geometrical shape
provided.
will be provided.
So
So
any
any
kind of
kind
shape
of
can be
shape can be
provided
provided
to
to
have our
have our
creativity
creativity
in our
in our
building.
buildings.
The
The
stars
stars
require more
require
skill
more
for
skill
its
for its
construction
construction
and are
and
weaker
are
than
weaker than
open
open
Newel
Newel
post.
post.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
these types
these
of
types of
stars,
stars,
the change
the
of
change of
direction is
direction is
achieved
achieved to
through
through
winders, winders.
winders.
Okay,
Okay,
so and are
so and are
weaker
weaker
than
than
open Newel
open Newel
post.
force.
So
So
more
more
skill is
skill is
required.
required.
This is
This
mainly
is mainly
achieved to
achieved to
give a
give a
architectural
architectural
inside view
inside view,
or
or
to
to
give
give
what
what
to
to
provide a
provide a
creative
creative
things
things
inside the
inside the
building.
building.
So as you
So
can
as you can
see,
see,
the
the
different
different
geometrical
geometrical
stars.
stars.
See this
See this
bottom
bottom
stars.
stars. See,
So these are
so
all the
these are all the
creative
creative
ideas.
ideas.
In order
In
you
order
will
you will
have your
have your
own
own
design of
design of
providing your
providing your
staircases.
staircases.
So you can
So you
see
can
this
see this
bottom picture,
bottom
which is
picture,
of
which is
red
of
color
red color
star.
and
See,
star. See,
started here
started here
and going
and
to the
going down
top of the
top of
building.
the building.
So
So
within a
within a
particular
particular
small
small
portion of
portion of
area,
area,
they
they
have
have
used
used
that thing
the thing
to
to
access a
access a
single from
single
floor
from
one
floor
floor
one
to
floor to
another floor.
another floor.
See the
See the
top of
top of
left
left
top
top
picture.
picture.
See,
See,
this is
this is
some
some
different kind
different
of
kind
shape,
of shape,
geometrical
geometrical
shape,
shape,
which is
which is
used to
used to
access
access
a
a
different floor.
different floor.
The right
The
side
right
one,
side one,
the
the
right top.
right top.
See, this
See,
is
this
of
is of
different
different
shape.
shape.
And the
And the
left,
left,
the right
the right
down
down
bottom.
bottom.
So you can
So you
see
can see
different
different
size
size
shape.
shape.
So you
So you
can't
can't
define
define it.
it has
It has a
a particular
particular
name
name
of
of
shape.
shape.
So
So
it's
it's
according to
according to
your
your
creativeness.
creativeness.
So these
So
types
these
of
types of
stars are
stars
termed
are
as
termed as
geometrical
geometrical
stars.
stars.
Okay.
Okay.
Next is
Next is
spiral
spiral
or
or
circular
circular
stars.
stars.
So these
So
are
these
also
are also
used
used
where
where
to
to
achieve some
achieve some
different
different
aesthetics
aspect
as
as
for used
for
for
used for
different
different
aspects
aspects,
or used
are
for
used for
some
some
different kinds
different
of
kinds of
circumstances.
circumstances.
Okay.
Okay,
It is
it
known as
is known as
spiral
spiral
star.
star.
When
When
viewed from
viewed from
top, it
top, it
appears
appears
to
to follow a
follow a
circle
circle
with a
with a single
single
center
center
of
of
curvature.
curvature. See,
From top,
from
if
top,
you will have a single center of curvature, look like a circle. Spiral
it
stars are
look like a
pointed when
circle.
space
Spiral
available
stars
is
are pointed
limited
where
and traffic
space
is slow.
available is limited and
See,
traffic is slow.
very
See,
space
very
available in your home
available in your home is very simple, small. You are having very small space, limited. So there you can go for the spiral staircase, which will help you to go or reach or access your
another
another
floor.
floor.
These
These
stairs can be
stairs can be
constructed in
constructed in
RCC,
RCC,
steel, or
steel, or
stone.
stone.
It can
So
be
it can be
constructed
constructed
using
using
these
these
types
types
of
of
materials.
materials.
So as you
So as
can
you
see
can
this
see this
picture,
picture,
see
see
small
small
place,
place,
but
but
it
it
connects a
connects a
huge,
huge,
very great
great
height.
height.
You can
You
see
can
this
see this
left of
left of
the
the
picture.
picture.
See
See
how it
how
is.
it is.
It's a
It's a
very
very
height.
height.
The height
The
of the
height of the
building is
building
very
is
much,
very much,
but
but
the
the
stairs
stairs
width
width
of the
of the
room,
room,
which is
which is
very
very
less.
less.
So
So
these types
these
of
types of
stairs can
stairs
be
can be
used to
used to
achieve
achieve
to
to
reach a
reach a
higher
higher
places.
places.
Okay,
Okay,
so that's
so
it.
that's it.
So now
So
you
now
have
you have
understood what is
understand
all
what is
about
all about
circular
circular
stairs.
stairs.
So these
So
are the
these are the
simple
simple
another
another
forms of
forms
SASI.
of
As you
sasi.
can
As you
see
can
this
see this
left of the
left of the
picture.
picture.
See
See
how
how
they
they have
constructed
constructed
staircases in
staircases in
the
the
mountain,
mountain,
rocky
rocky
places.
places.
So
So
in order
in
to
order to
go to
go to
different
different
levels.
levels,
See these
see
types
these
of
types of
stairs
stairs
on the
on
right
the right
side.
side.
So these
So
are
these
all
are
the
all the
some of the
some of the
creativeness
creativeness
for
for
architectural
architectural
looking
looking
purposes,
purposes,
aesthetic
aesthetic
use.
use.
Okay, they will
Okay, they will
provide this.
provide these types of stuff.
Fabricated
Fabricated
stairs.
stairs.
So
So
fabricated
fabricated
stairs is
stairs
nothing
is
but
nothing but
stairs which
stairs which
is
is
made
made
already.
already.
Don't
You don't
need to
need to
make it
make it in
home.
home.
It will
It
be
will be
available.
available.
It will
Artificial.
be
It will be
available.
available.
Ready-made.
Ready-made.
It's
It
all
is all
termed as
termed
ready-made
as ready-made
materials.
materials.
All the
All
newer
the
post
newer post
stars will be
stars will be
available in the
available in the
market.
market.
What you will
What
do,
you
you
will do
just
is
buy
just
it
buy it
and you will
and
come
you will
and
come
fix
and
it
fix it
in your
in your
house.
house.
So these
So these
fabricated
fabricated
stars are
stars
of
are
different
of
types,
different types,
are available in
are available
different
in different
materials,
materials,
timbers,
timbers,
metal,
metal,
precast concrete
precast
stars.
concrete stairs.
So
So timber or
stars
timber
are
stairs
generally
are
used for
generally used for
residential
residential
buildings
buildings
because of its
because of its
lightweight.
lightweight. Because of the
The
lightweight
timber
the timber
has,
has.
so these
So
types
these
of
types
stairs
of
are
stairs are
generally used for
generally used
building
for building
residential
residential
buildings. They can
buildings.
be
They can
either
be
built
either
in
built
or
in or
shop
shop
fabricated.
fabricated.
Okay,
Okay.
mainly used for
Mainly used for
stair
star
construction where
construction where
resistance is
resistance
not
is
much of
not much of
importance.
importance.
So
So
if you
if
are
you are
considering
considering
the
the
resistance
resistant
particulars
particulars
is not
is not
important for you, these types of characters can be suggested for this.
suggested
Timber used
for
for
this.
construction must
The
be
timber
free
used for
from fungal
construction
decay
must
and
be free
insect
from
attack
fungal
and
decay
should be
and
well
insect
treated
attack
before
and should
use.
be well treated before
Before
use.
use,
So before use,
you have
so
studied
already you have studied
timber,
the
the
timber, the
defections, the
defections,
effects
the
that is
effects that
happening
is
on the
happening on the
timber.
timber.
So
So
that
that
cases you
cases
have to
you have to
consider.
consider
Oh, in
oh
these
in
types
these
of
types of
staircases.
staircases. Okay.
Fabricated
Fabricated
stairs,
stairs,
metal
metal
stairs.
stairs.
Next,
Next,
fabricated stairs
fabricated
is
stairs,
metal
metal
stairs.
stairs.
Since you can
Since you
see
can
this
see
metal
this metal
stairs,
stairs,
it is
it is
ready-made
ready-made
available in the
available in the
market.
market.
So these
So
types
these
of
types of
stairs, metal
metal
steel and
steel and
mild steel,
mild steel,
stairs
stars
of
of
mild
mild
steel
steel
and
and
cast
cast
iron are
iron
used
are
in
used in
factories,
factories,
godowns,
godowns,
workshops.
workshops.
These kinds
These
of
kinds
stairs
of
can be used,
stairs can be used in
factories,
factories,
godowns,
godowns,
workshops,
workshops,
etc.
etc.
They are
They're
strong and
strong
fire
and fire
resistant, but
resistant,
are
but are
not good
not good
looking.
looking.
Also, they
Also,
make
they make
noise when
noise
used
when
by
used by
users.
users.
Yes,
Yes,
generally
generally, if
if you
you
walk through
walk
these
through these
stairs, it will
stairs, it
make
will make
noise.
noise.
But it is
But it is
strong and
strong
fire
and fire
resistant.
resistant.
Straight or of
Straight or of
steel check
steel check
plate or
plate
of
or of
concrete
concrete
slabs.
slabs.
Rises are
Rises are
open.
open.
Don't need
Don't
of
need of
rises, it's
rises, it's
open.
open.
Their
Their
spiral
spiral
stars
stars
or
or
another
another
form of
form
metal
of metal
stars are
stars are
commonly used in
commonly used in
factories,
factories,
godowns,
godowns,
workshops,
workshops,
etc.
etc.
Another form
Another
of
form of
fabricated
fabricated
stars. See,
stars. See,
precast concrete
precast
stars.
concrete
See,
stars. See,
the right of
the right of
the
the
picture.
picture.
See, the
See,
stars
the
is
stars is
made in the
made in the
factory.
factory.
That's what you
That's
will do
what you will
is
do
you will
is
bring
you will
that,
bring that,
export it,
export it,
and you will
and you
import
will
it in
import it in
the
the
site,
site,
and you
and
just
you
fix
just
it.
fix it.
That's it.
That's it.
Precast. So
Precast.
your
So your
work
work
time
time
that will
that will
considered for
considered for
making
making
for
for
constructing a star
constructing a
will
star
be
will be
considerably less.
considerably less.
Okay,
Okay,
so these are
so
the
these are the
some type
some
of
type of
precast
precast
staircases.
staircases.
So
So
next
next
vertical
vertical
communication. So
communication.
till
So
now we
still
have
now we
studied
have
about
studied about
water
what
stairs,
is stairs,
staircases, what is the
staircases,
need of
what is the need of
staircase,
staircase,
what are the
what are
parts
the
of
parts of
stairs, and
stairs,
what are the
and
types
what are the
of
types of
staircases.
staircases.
Next we
Next,
need
we
to
need
study
to
about
study about
another vertical
another vertical
communication is known
communication
as
is known as
elevators
elevators
or
or
lifts.
lifts. Okay, so simply, elevators are lifts. It is defined as an appliance designed to transport persons or material between two or more levels in vertical directions. Appliance design. Okay, elevators or lift is an appliance which is designed to carry people or to transport persons or materials between two or more levels in vertical directions. So, what are the different types of stairs? Sorry, lifts, passenger lifts, which is used to carry the passengers. goods lift, which is used to transport the goods materials. Hydraulic lifts, which lifts which are used to uh, lift the
uh, weights or any other things. Electric lifts used
things.
for
Electric lifts
electrical kinds
used
of
for
activities. Okay.
electrical kinds
So
of
passenger
activities.
lifts.
Okay.
What are the types
So
of lifts?
passenger lifts. What are the types of
Passenger
lifts?
lifts,
Passenger lifts,
goods lifts,
goods lifts,
hydraulic lift,
hydraulic
and
lift, and
electric lift.
electric lift.
So the
So
main
the main
purpose of
purpose
the
of
what
the
is
what is
all about
all
lift
about
or
lift or
elevators
elevators
are
are
appliance
appliance designed
to
to
transport
transport
persons or
persons or
materials from
materials
one
from one
to
to
different level
different
or two
level
or
or two
more
or more
levels in a
levels in a
vertical
vertical
direction.
direction.
Following points
Following
are to
points are
consider for
considered for
designing any
designing
lift.
any lift.
So
So
for
for
following
following
points are to
points
be
are to be
considered.
considered.
So
So
number of
number of
lifts,
lifts,
size and
size and
position of
position
lift.
of lift will.
So how
So
much
how
number
much
of
number
lifts
of
you are
lifts
going
you
to
are going to
provide,
provide,
what is
what
the
is the
size
size,
and
and
how you are
how
going
you
to
are going to
position it.
position it.
This is the
This is the
point, first
point,
point
first
you have
point
to
you have to
consider.
consider.
Particulars of
Particulars of
lift well
lift well
enclosure. This
enclosure.
is the
This is
well.
the well.
See, as
See,
you can
as you
see in
can
this
see this
picture,
picture.
this is the
This is
well.
the well.
So in this
So in
well
this well
only,
only,
your lift
your
is
lift
going
is
to going top
going
and
top and
bottom.
bottom.
So
So
particles of
particles
lift
of lift
well
well
enclosure.
enclosure.
Size,
Size,
position, type,
position,
and
type,
number
and
of
number of
landing
landing
doors.
doors.
The
The
doors.
doors.
So how
So
much
how much
doors,
doors,
landing doors.
landing doors.
So in
So in
different
different
levels of
levels of
your
your
floorings,
floorings,
you will
you
have
will have
different
different
doors.
doors.
So
So
how you are
how
going
you
to
are going to
position it?
position?
What are the,
What are
what type
what
you are
type
going
you
to
are going to
use?
use?
Number of
Number of
landing door
landing doors,
size.
size.
So you
So
have
you
to
have to
consider it.
consider it.
Number of
Number of
floors
floors
served by
served
the
by the lift.
how much
How much
floors that
floors that
lift is
lift
going
is
to
going to
be
be
used.
used?
You have to
You have to
consider
consider it.
height between
Height between
floor
floor
levels.
levels.
So
So you have to
consider
consider
what is the
what is
height
the height
between
between
these
these
each
each
floors.
floors.
Okay,
Okay,
and
and
total
total
headroom.
headroom. How much
Headroom is
headroom
there?
is there?
Headroom is
Headroom
nothing
is
but
nothing
what?
but what?
The
The
room
room which is
there
there
you
you to
go
go
access
access
the
the
room which is
room which is
above your
above your
staircase. That is
staircase. That
headroom.
is headroom.
Above your
Above your
vertical
vertical
communication. The
communication.
room
The
which is
room which
above
is
your
above your
vertical
vertical
communication is
communication is
headroom.
headroom.
Number of
Number of
entrances and
entrances
number
and
of
number of
passengers to
passengers
be
to be
handled.
handled.
So
So
this is
this
very
is very
important
important
consideration.
consideration.
So number
So
of
number of
entrances
entrances
and how
and
much
how
number
much
of
number of
passengers you are
passengers you
going
are
to
going to be
use your
use
lift.
your lift.
So these
So
are the
these are the
following
following
points to be
points to be
considered.
considered.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's
So
it.
that's it.
All about
All
your
about your
vertical
vertical
communications,
communications in
your
your
construction
construction
materials
materials
and
and
practices.
practices.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So
stairs,
stairs,
vertical
vertical
communications.
communications.
Today we have
Today we have
studied all
studied
these
all these
things.
things.
So
So
I
I
expect
expect
I
I
expect
expect
you
you
to
to
perform
perform
well
well
by
by
reading this
reading this
or by
or by
taking
taking
these
these
presentation as
presentation
your notes in your
as
examination.
your notes in your
So
examination.
definitely you
So definitely you
will
will
get good marks
get
in your
good marks
examinations.
in your
Okay,
examinations. Okay.
okay, students.
Okay,
So
students. So
you will finish
you will
your
finish your
class
class
by
by